Hi, my name's Matt and welcome to my latest video. This video is going to be a little bit different from previous videos that I've delivered. So the other videos on the channel are largely accredited training courses. They're teaching you specific topics like ITIL 4, Prince 2 and Prince 2 Agile. What I'm doing in this video is asking you to think about those topics in your day-to-day life, and this is something I talk to my students on my live courses a lot about. So in your day-to-day life, you're interacting with other service providers, whether that's if you get a train or you go to a restaurant or you go shopping, you're receiving services, you're buying products, and it's a great opportunity to think about project and service management and expand your knowledge and look at how big major organisations, successful organisations deliver quality products and services. So I want you to start thinking about doing that. And the reason I've decided to do this video today is because I'm going on vacation tomorrow. It's a short vacation, 4 days in London. But I can view that vacation as a project. It's a mini project, and we can think about the themes within Prince 2 in relationship to my vacation. So just to go through the themes one at a time and so you get an idea what I'm talking about, we've got the business case. Okay, so the business case for our vacation is pretty straightforward. My son, who lives in London, is going on vacation to Cornwall, so he won't be using his flat in London. That will be free, and he has kindly offered to allow my wife and I and my daughter to go and stay there. So we're going to stay in my son's flat in London, so accommodation costs are zero, which makes a very compelling business case. It's a great opportunity for us to have a relatively cheap, or certainly a very good value break in the capital city. So that's business case, fairly straightforward. In terms of the organisation, as I said, it's my wife, my daughter, and myself are going. That's the predominantly the organisation involved. In terms of quality, so we are definitely looking for a quality vacation, and one of the things we make sure we do is plan to ensure that we achieve the quality we want. So we booked some activities, certainly restaurants for eating in, so Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. We've got restaurants booked, so we know where we're eating, we know roughly what the price range is, and that we can afford that, and what the quality is going to be at those venues. And as I said, that's part of the plan, very high level plan. At some point today, I haven't done it yet, but we're going to pack. So we packed tonight, so when we go up in the morning, we don't have to pack other than put our suitcases in the car. We're travelling down south tomorrow morning. We're meeting friends, socially distancing for lunch in the south, just outside London, and then we may go for a walk. It's a bit flexible around exactly what we're going to do, but we're meeting friends, we're having lunch, and we may go for a walk together, all outdoors, and the weather forecast's good. So from a risk management point of view, the weather's looking good, but we may take some waterproofs just in case, because the British weather can be a bit variable. And after visiting friends, then we're travelling down to my son's flat, as I said, and we're taking a little kind of risk mitigation. Again, we're taking bedding with us, so he's got bedding there, but if we use his bedding, which we've done previously, then you have to wash it and try and dry it, and that can be a little bit difficult. So we're going to take our own bedding. We can take his clean bedding off the bed, put our bedding on, use that, and then when we go take our bedding off, put his bedding back on, so he's got nice clean bedding to come back to, and we can bring it home and clean our own bedding. What else? Yeah, so Friday we're booked to go to the National Gallery, and as I said, we've got restaurants booked for Friday, and then Saturday we're meeting up with other family and going to Kew Gardens. They're arranging that in terms of tickets and booking Kew Gardens, but then in the evening we've got a pub, a table booked in pub, because you can't just turn up at a pub anymore given the current climate, so you've got to plan a little bit ahead. So we've got a pub booked for I think 6 p.m. For drinks in a taxi, so that's going to be interesting. It's a pub in South London where you can sit in a taxi outside, so we'll see what that's like. I might post a video if you're lucky, give you a review of the service management there, and then 7:30 we've got another pub booked for dinner, so we'll be going there for dinner afterwards. And yeah, that's Saturday, and then Sunday obviously we'll be leaving the flat, and we're going to drive into central London, go to market in the morning. We've got a trip up to see the Sky Garden in the city, one of the tall buildings, skyscrapers in the city of London's got a garden on top, and we're going to go to Sky Garden, have some lunch, and then when we come down we'll be travelling back. So high level plan, not too detailed, lots of flexibility around that, but generally risk mitigation. Like I said, we've booked restaurants and so on, so we know we're going to be able to eat, and hopefully that'll all be good at the quality we want. Change, things could change. Certainly around the weather, we're expecting the weather forecast at the moment's good, so hopefully we'll be fine. We've requested tables outside at the restaurants, at the pubs where we're going to eat. Again, that may change. We'll see how we go. And in terms of progress, so one of the things we'll be looking at on Friday, my wife and I are driving down to London tomorrow, but my daughter, she's working from home. My wife and I will be on vacation, so she's working until late on Friday, so she's going to come down on the train, and we're going to meet her in London on Friday. So certainly we'll be keeping track of our progress around London on Friday and making sure we're at the rendezvous location, certainly ahead of when we'd expect her to be there. So we wouldn't want her waiting for us. We'd much rather it was the other way around. So we'll make sure we're there nice and early. So as I said, it's just 4 days, very short vacation for myself and some of my family. But you can think about those activities in terms of project management and how you plan and risk managing. If there is a change again, who has to authorise the change? Well, all right, we're on holiday, 3 of us together. We are the project board. We will do the change authorisation. But I dare say, you can imagine a situation where one of us has gone to the bar to buy some drinks. They haven't got the exact drink that's been requested. I went out for my daughter's birthday last Saturday. My son, who was with us at that time, went to the bar. The beer I'd asked for wasn't available. He made a change. He brought me a different beer. It was fine. It's a small. It wasn't a baseline change, as we would say. In Prince 2 Agile, it was a small detail change, and the delivery team, in this case, my son, authorised the change, and it was fine. So that's what I want you to start thinking about. The terms we use, the things we cover in project management, but thinking about them in your day-to-day life, and it can really help you develop an understanding of the topic. So I'll hopefully be posting some more videos like this, maybe over the vacation, maybe looking at some of the service management we get. But stay tuned and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video, and give me a thumbs up, and please ask any questions in the comments, and stay safe, as we're all saying in the current environment.